Hi, this is Christina with Treasure Books of Georgia, and I'm here with my 22nd journal to do a quick flip through for you. A little bit of housekeeping. She is 9.5 inches long and 6 inches wide with about 2 3/4 inch spine. On the spine, I have added all these beads and sewed them in with the signatures. The cover is TimHoltz material from the, I believe it's the Eclectic and Abandoned collection. And I didn't put anything on the back. I just really liked how that was. And on the front, we have a kind of a grungy typewriter. And then I printed this on muslin. And then I've got a vintage applique on the side. She is fluffy, and that's, as I noticed from another creator, that's just lots of goodness in there, so we'll kind of go with that. The tie is just I stamped this piece of muslin just to kind of keep her together a little bit. Oh, one other thing, that she has about 130 plus pages. We've got little metal corners to protect the corners. And as with my other journals, I've created a writing board so that when you're journaling in here, it doesn't press through on the other pages. All right, so let's get going. We've got two, I believe I mentioned that before, two signatures. I've enclosed them in craft cardstock folders and embellished them with a gold embossing powder. Not embellished, but embossing powder. And this says, "Own Your Story." So right here in the very front, I've taken a piece of lace and dyed it with probably Lindy's magical powders. Got a little snippet down here that says "Worthy," and then I've just sewed the material that you've noticed that's from the front, the same TimHoltz material, and just made a little journaling card here. Our first signature says, "Sometimes the heart sees what it is invisible to the eye." Just a little positive affirmation. Got some journaling space here, and we have some cards and some journaling, and some ephemera here on the side, and then just a little belly band across the side here. Oh, and this is sari silk. Make sure you're in view. On this side, I took this was off of something that I received in the mail, but I just loved how it was collaged, and I added a little bit to it, and then added a piece of paper or a piece of ephemera here that you can journal on. And it says, oops, I hold it upside down. It's just a flower, or a flower stem, I guess. So that you can journal on that. On this side, I took a piece of muslin and I dyed it, stamped it, and there are two pieces of ephemera here that you can journal with. And the this piece of paper that we're about to turn is just some packing material. Excuse me, I apologize. And that I have used some wax on and then sprayed it and did some modeling paste on it. So just a whole bunch of mixed media on that. Little belly band here, again with a strip of that material from the front. And then a sepia journaling card on the side, and some lace or cording. I think that's cording down the side. The papers I've coffee dyed and added some food coloring colors to it. Just, kind of the going for a pretty grungy theme here. I created some pockets here, and it was a pretty neat digital. Oh, side note. All of the digitals, most all the digitals I have came from Creative Fabrica. Just love their site. So I took a digital and kind of narrowed it down a little bit to make pockets, and then added some cards from the same digital in here. So it's kind of this grunginess, and then these cards, which I thought turned out really nice. On this side, you've got, again, a pocket, created a pocket, and then a couple of journaling cards. This not so much as this is just kind of a faux vintage playing card. And that goes back in here. Oh, I've got threads all over me. Here, because we had clocks going on here, I created a clock pocket, and then three pieces actually of clocks that you can journal on, or put someplace else in the journal if you want. And it says, live in the moment. And then you've got this beautiful lace down the side. Again, some more journaling space and some more dyed dyed papers. And then I took some lace and dyed that. And then this is actually off of the letterpress. This is created on the letterpress and cotton paper. And I turned it into a journaling card and added a little snippet, be real, not perfect. And that kind of describes me with doing these videos, but I'm trying. Again, you've got another digital and a little digital card here. It's just the one. And, excuse me. And then these beautiful digitals with some sari silk down the side. This is another strip of TimHoltz material. I have not turned that one into a journal yet, but I plan to. And I just used it kind of as a side belly band. And then just basically some numbers and letters. And I created all of these are journaling cards. And I thought that went well with the number belly band. And I'll put that back in a second. This is a vintage lace down the side here. And something I got out of a magazine that talks about, I like old books and hole-in-the-wall coffee shops, ancient trees, and old farmhouses with stories to tell. And then it just goes on. I just think that it's just fun. And I've got a matching wax seal matching to the green on this side. And that just goes back in there. And then a doily, and I added some lace here. And again, another letterpress. Oops, come back out of there. Oh, I think he's stuck. And another letterpress card, and then a little band here with a journaling card. And it says, always believe in the impossible. And I believe that has been sewed into the signature, but I'll fix that. There you go there. And I just added some little dots here of gloss to make it just a little shiny. Some material down here to create kind of a ruffle. And some more of the papers, more material. And then here's a TimHoltz. I don't know what these are exactly called, but I thought it kind of matched the digital. And then you've got, again, kind of this grungy lamp, which I really liked. And then you've got some space on the other side to journal. And again, you've got a little butterfly wax seal that goes in there. And this is some lace that a friend of mine got for me from India. So I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. The other side of that band is held together. You've got a little key charm here and then one here. And again, you've got some journaling or ephemera here and a card or some tickets there. And this is just a piece of green vellum that goes right in there. And then more sari silk, and then again, places to journal. And then this came off of the material, the elements. I'm sorry, I said abandoned. Eclectic Elements is what this material is from. And here I just took some beads, some charms here, dyed some lace here, and then a piece of handmade paper here, and a couple pieces of ephemera. And this is printed on thick vellum, and it says kindness is contagious, and I just made a little pocket there. And then I took some flowers that I believe I got from my porch prints, and I just created a belly band with that. Here, I'll just show you. I just think that turned out very cute. And then some material down the side to kind of match. And then in the center is I printed this on thick vellum and just a key, and it kind of matches our grungy style we're going for here. Again, places for you to journal or add what you would like there. And I've got some eyelash lace down the side and a place there for journaling. I tried to leave some of the pages blank, but that's always difficult for me. Another piece of the vintage lace and I believe two cards, like three cards to journal with, and then some sari silk down the side. And here, again, another digital from Creative Fabrica, and it's a little tag that says flourish. And then I did a collage. What this comes out, that tucks right back into that paper, the flowers, and it says happy, and then you can journal on the back. And again, more sari silk. Here, I just love that. I think that is just cool, just a lamp, street lamp. Kind of that grungy look there, and you can journal on it. And this says forget your bliss, and again another one of those flowers on the side, and then these are faux pearls that grace the edge of there. This is, I did some, I think that's the other part of that. I'll figure it out. Here I did some mixed media, dropped some different, I think it was Lindy's. I love Lindy's Magicals, and then embossed that. And then this, I did some ink, a little bit of ink blending and sanding, and it was a 3D card folder that I ran that through. And you can journal on the back of that. Here you have a little envelope with a little goodie inside there. This was printed on muslin, and then you've got some different ephemera in there, and a little tag that says contentment. And again, more journaling space here. Here I framed the eye, which was very grungy, and then you've got a tag and another piece of ephemera inside the little frame here. Piece of lace that I dyed, added Lindy's, trying to get it to match the sides. I think it came out pretty good. A little snippet that says soul full of sunshine, and then this is a piece of paper that you can journal on. Here's the other piece of that packing paper that I put wax on, and then did some modeling paste on it, and then here's some coffee dyed paper on that side. And here we have a little snippet. I think this was a sheet that an old sheet that I tore up and stamped and dyed. And then you've got some different pieces of not postcards, but journaling cards that you can use, and those go right in there. And then this is some more of the modeling paste and mixed media that I was doing. And then this is it's actually a piece of ephemera. It is not vintage, but it's a picture of a vintage one. More journaling space, a lot of journaling space here. And here's the other part of that lace that was in the front that I dyed. And then some of the wax paper with the modeling paste and mixed media on that. And then I printed this on linen. It's just a key, picture of a key, and you can journal on the back of that. And that brings you to the end of signature 1. It says be happy, and again, the gold embossing. And signature 2, there's beauty and simplicity. And then I just took some, this is, what am I trying to say? Cheesecloth, there we go, that I've dyed and kind of grunged up a little bit. And this, I used some of the material from the front and made a pocket and a little snippet there. And then another picture. Apparently I'm liking street lamps today. I just thought that picture was beautiful. And then some grungy butterflies there. And that goes in here. And so this particular section has butterflies, and because I love butterflies. A little snippet, I want to be improbable and afraid of nothing, as if I had wings. And we've got some sari silk down the side. And again, a little snippet says serenity, a little button here, and some ephemera with some butterflies on that side. And then pockets here that I've sewed, copies. Oops, sorry, I'm out of frame a little bit. This is on vellum. You can kind of see, I hope, the little butterfly there. And a little card here that I collaged on, and you can journal on the back of those. And this just says believe, and it's a little specimen card with a picture of a butterfly on the inside of that. And then it's kind of, you see the side print, the side digital of a, looks like a little fairy and flowers, which I thought was really pretty. And this, I just made a pocket out of butterfly. And it says, sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Take a step. And then you can journal on the back of that. So that's gorgeous. And again, more of the dyed papers. Here you've got a little journaling book with all kinds of fun stuff and a little dragonfly charm in the center and a little burlap pocket for it to go into, and it's got a snippet that has the definition of delight. Journaling space here. And this was a card that I got in the mail on something, and I just thought it was very cool, and I've turned it into a journaling card for you. And it says, thanks for the journey. And that goes, oops. On this side, you've got the blue that I've dyed, and a little journaling, a little mini journal with all kinds of mixed media papers in there. And then this is part of that other paper that I was telling you about that I did the mixed media on, and then a little snippet that says, trust the process. I did some sewing around this digital. It says nurture, and inside you've got pictures of a picture of a butterfly that you can journal on. And then I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. So a little quote that goes inside there. And beautiful butterflies. And I also dyed this lace, and it came out gorgeous ombre effect here. I just thought it turned out so pretty. And I kind of staying with the grunge theme. One of the digitals was lighthouses. So I turned these pictures of lighthouses into smaller pockets. And then you've got a little journaling card there with a lighthouse there. You've got a little card here. Again, I'm playing with mixed media and pictures of flowers, and again, or not pictures of flowers, but stenciled on here with mixed media. And on this side, we've got a band with the butterflies. Again, it says dream, and then another card here. And sorry, so there. This came out of a magazine. It says, dress up for yourself today. Throw a dance party in your kitchen. Pick up that book you've been meaning to read. Go for a walk. Take time to listen. The clock is yours today. Make magic. And then you've got somebody dancing, and you can journal on the back of that. This is a little bit of an experiment I tried with water. This is on watercolor paper and stenciling and then removing some of it. So it came out okay. And then this is a watercolor paper, so you can, kind of play with that if you want. And then just a paper that has overspray for something else I was doing, but I thought it was really pretty. And again, the faux pearls down the side. And then this is a journaling page. I guess I keep saying that. Journaling page. And it's tucked inside this beautiful butterfly that I've added some, I'm not sure, I can't remember what, like glossy, I think glossy accents. Yes, that's what it is. And so each butterfly is on a different color. And you've got this, that tucks right into the wings, and it says growth. Journaling space there. And then a little snippet here with a couple of, I believe this is an actual journaling little card there. And on paper, I've added just some butterflies with mixed media. Is that lace? This is sparkly, so beautiful. And then the center is these cobalt blue butterflies, and again printed on thick vellum. And more butterflies and dyed lace here. And then this is a journaling page on this side on that page, or on that crinkly packaging. And here I just took an envelope and created a card or pocket, and just put something on the inside to kind of match what we were doing. And this is, be the reason someone smiles today. So I just turned that into a card. And then this just says love. And that gets tucked. Oh, there's a tuck in the back. And also you've got a tuck in the front. And I'll fix that in a second. And then more sari silk. And then again, the lace that I dyed to match the butterflies. A little corner here with a, what am I trying to say? Definition of endearment. And then you've got, I believe this is also a page, yes, for journaling. And the paper feels really good. Everything that it was printed on just feels good. It's very high quality. Just love it. Then you've got back here, I just made a little belly band and then a couple of pieces of ephemera, but you can actually journal on those pages. Cut this from a piece of embroidered material, which I just absolutely love. It says I can do anything. And then some sewing, a card here, and then a piece of ephemera there. Oops, back in there, thank you. And then you've got some tags held together with a blue paper clip that looks like glasses, which I like. And then the other half of that paper. And here is the other part of our lighthouses. And you've got, this is just a piece of paper that had a lighthouse, which I thought was really cool. And then you've got, I think there's three pictures of lighthouses with cards, so you can journal on those cards. I just thought it turned out so pretty, kind of grungy. And then some grungy paper, or not paper, but material that I dyed. And then we've got several specimen cards here, and it says, that says specimen, says, I am creative and inspiring. And you've got little cards behind each one of these specimen cards. Excuse me. Then another piece of that lace that I dyed. And you've got a postcard and then another little piece of ephemera that goes right inside this little belly band, which I just love the colors. I think they turned out so pretty. And then this was dyed previously. I love that hot pink color. Lots of strings. And then made a pocket out of that particular card. And then you've got, I believe there's 4 little cards together that you can journal with. More sari silk. Ooh, lots of strings. And then again, more mixed media. I did a lot of that. I just think it turned out really cool. And it says Journey. You've got some blue eyelash lace. And then on this side here, you've got a side pocket here, lots of string. My favorite saying, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the number of moments that take our breath away. And then I've just added a little snippet there, and you can journal on the back. And that goes right here in this little material pocket that matched our other colors. And it's got a pocket back here. That's a journaling page, and then a little snippet that says create. Then I created with different threads a little bow, and that holds this card that says trust your hopes but not your fears. And you can journal with that. And then this is also tucked in there, a little card that's tucked in the lace, and it's all kind of kept together. And that says dream beautiful dreams. Isn't that lace beautiful? Love it. And here, just some stamping here and a couple pieces of ephemera that you can journal on. And this one says forever, and I've done some sewing, and it's got a little charm here. It's hard to see. Let me see if I can bring that up for you guys. And it's a bunch of butterflies flying off of that tree. Got a journaling card here, a little ticket holder here, there on that particular little card. And then over here it says, be kind to all the past versions of you. They are the soul in which you now bloom. And then you've got a piece of paper to journal on. Another butterfly, or the other part of the butterfly. And then we're at the end of signature 2. And this was that wax paper, and I just sewed on it and made it a card and connected it right there. And then at the very end, you've got where it says sending love. So thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate it. Love to hear your comments. If you are so inclined, I would love it. And this will be listed in my Etsy shop. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.